After driving recklessly and causing chaos on the road, this young man decided to carjack another car and run away.
The guy that's caused the accident, he hopped out of the car, hopped in her car, and started fighting with her. She said he was a light-skinned black male and he had a gun.
Another alarmed the entire police station after spending the entire night drunkenly evading a police officer.
Come here, right now. I want to OC you. Get on the ground.
There's also a woman who nonchalantly refused to stop for police while her children were in the back seat. But that's not all. You just gotta see this. But first, meet an entitled police officer who believes he can simply just leave a traffic stop. He was stopped by a policewoman for minor violations, and he soon made it clear to her that this was going to be a very tough day at work.
How are we doing?
Really good.
You have your license and insurance, please?
What am I being pulled over?
Well, a couple of things. Number one, you're speeding. Number two, you have a license plate cover.
Okay, it's gonna stay there.
I'm sorry? I can't understand you. What?
It's gonna stay there.
So what's gonna stay there?
That. The license plate cover.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm an officer and I'm armed. My gun is right here, so you don't go crazy. Here we go. Because it's right here. I just remember.
Okay.
Here you go. I gotta tell you the truth.
Okay.
All right, come on, get the ticket on, or let me go home. I got.
I don't understand why you're acting like this.
Because I asked you. I don't know, because I'm irritated today.
Okay,
I'm right here at the crib. I got another crib right here. And I'm just ready to go home. I'm tired.
Okay, so what is your actual address then?
The address that this car comes back to is what you just wrote down.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only one you need.
Okay, what town is that in?
That's Naperville.
Okay. There's no other main streets?
Hold on, why did you jump out the car?
Okay, stay in the car for me.
Why didn't you run my plate?
What do you need? Well, I'm trying to do something. No. Why are you can't leave.
Follow me.
What do you need to talk about?
Follow me.
No, I'm not following you. From 22, he decided to pull off from my traffic stop. He claims he lives over here somewhere and he wants me to follow him home. What do you need to...
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, and I was telling you I'm trying to run...
You all the way unprofessional.
Why don't you go back in
No,
your
I'm
car?
about to go in the house. You got my ID. The plates come back to the address. Do your job. I asked you, what are you pulling me over for? You said a number of things. What was the number of things? You only said my plate. I said
speeding.
Oh,
and the plate cover.
How fast was I going?
Okay.
This was just an introduction, and the real escalation of childish and entitled behavior is yet to come. Now, a supervisor and several officers are arriving on the scene because the officer who initiated the traffic stop reported that the suspect, Christopher, ran from a traffic stop and was becoming aggressive. Illinois law requires that license plates must be clearly visible and legible. He is visibly irritated by the stop and has had an attitude from the beginning when he stated that he would not remove the license plate cover. This insistence can be seen as non-compliance with a lawful order if the cover is indeed illegal. But we won't even find out because Christopher soon loses any sense of reason.
I know she's supposed to run my plate and send it in. She come to my car, I give her my license. She asking me, is this the correct address? I said, no. This car comes back to another address. She would have known, because I kept on telling her the same. She would have known that should she had a red in the plate.
She might not have read it yet. I don't know.
I know, but she coming to the car now. I got my gun on me underneath the seat because I just went in the grocery store or whatever, right?
Okay.
So now I'm like, oh, she's standing here. She see my gun. Let me show her my officer. And she still ain't giving me the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever she gonna do.
Okay.
That's what I'm tripping on. We still here talking. She called her a backup. What we talking about? I got to do.
Okay.
A traffic infraction. And I told her I'm an officer.
So you left then, is that right?
Yeah,
you came here?
I pulled off over here because she won't come to the car and talk to me. I can't come to the car and talk to her. So what the f we standing there for? And she know I'm an officer. You told me not to get out the car. That means come here. You asked me what? I said I needed to talk to you.
we have kind of a way we do things, right? We get the information, whatever, we go back and make sure
Got you on that, and I got the protocol. I know we operating great,
but listen,
but what she doing? She operating in the red. She up.
But listen.
And I'm trying to give her a big up.
Just because you call her up doesn't mean she can drive everything and come right back, right?
I can't come to her.
Being that you're an officer and you know how things work, why would you leave?
Because she wouldn't come, so I had to.
But that makes no sense to me. That makes no sense.
I had to make her come to me. I can't look. I was doing what I needed to do to control the situation.
We're going to place you under arrest for leaving the scene of a
place me under arrest?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
okay.
fleeing, right?
Let's
If you don't mind, just turn around for me. You know how.
Oh, this is the first time I got cuffs on me. Yeah. Let me make a scene.
No.
Hey.
Let's not make a scene.
Cuffs on the officer. I'm a Cook County sheriff.
Okay, you want to get your phone?
No, we gonna make this. No, we gonna make a scene. Y'all want to put a cuff?
Well, we're not. All right, well, we're not giving your phone then. We're not giving your phone.
Okay, if I don't get my phone, I'm not going in that place.
Well, yes, you are.
You gonna give me my phone? Okay, y'all gonna pick me
up? Are you gonna leave? Are you gonna stop making a scene?
I want my phone.
Are you gonna stop making a scene?
Yeah, if I get my phone.
Let's get your phone.
Only one person going in my house.
No, we're all going in.
No, it ain't happening.
Okay, well then we're not getting your phone. Let's go.
Well, then I'm not going. Hold on, y'all put cuffs on me, and I came back out here. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna do your job. I'm an inmate now.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
an inmate
Yes,
now.
you are.
Yep, that's what you like.
You got it, or you want me to call some more? Come on.
No, you're not gonna leave my house unsecured. My weapon right there.
We'll get it. We'll get it for you.
We gotta get people involved.
It's unbelievable, but this is the behavior of a correctional officer who simply thinks he is above the law. Christopher tried to explain his actions, but his excuse that he left the traffic stop because he couldn't approach the officer is simply dumb. He repeatedly emphasized that the whole police procedure should have been more forgiving and quicker because he is a police officer, suggesting that he might have been irritated by the lack of preferential treatment. However, to be realistic, the police treated him more than fair. I'm just wondering if a woman doing her job can irritate him so much, then I wonder how he survives his work days, where he has to deal with prisoners.
33.
Hey, call the police!
33.
My gun in my car, and I'm an officer.
Chris, come on, buddy.
Come on, y'all want to play inmate?
Oh, I saw that,
I'm an
Chris.
officer.
I saw
How
that.
you? What you see?
Come on.
I'm a handcuffs.
Come on.
No, we gonna get some people out here.
You want to get some people?
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait right here then.
Okay.
Turn your head that way for me.
No.
Yep. Stop resisting. You're good. You're good right there.
All right, y'all got me over the thing. Y'all don't have to keep on going.
No, we didn't.
I'm not putting my head on the car.
Put your head down.
I'm not putting my head down.
Put your head down then.
Put it down for me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I'm not putting it down. You hurt me. Now, I'm cool. You don't have to click me.
We're not doing it.
No, look at what you're
I'm
doing in my
gonna
hand.
hold it. I'm gonna control your hand.
You're not controlling my hand. That hurt.
Stay down.
No.
Okay, you want to go down?
No. You've been elevated the whole time. The whole reason why, because it's your ego. Your ego got me on the ground. You gonna kill somebody. You knew I was an officer.
Where do you want
You knew I was an officer. You knew I was an officer. This is an ego trip for you.
How did you be an officer?
Because I told her.
What happened?
I asked her to come talk to me. When I told her as an officer, she should have de-escalated the whole situation.
Why would you be an officer cause something to need to be de-escalated?
Because she don't need to worry about me shooting her.
Okay.
Because I'm an officer, I'm on her side.
All right.
Now you stupid too. Get out of here.
For the next 5 minutes, Christopher insulted the police officers, most of all the policewoman who had pulled him over. He told the supervisor that this was now personal, and that he was sure they would be on bad terms from now on because he allowed the police to arrest him in this manner. After a lengthy monologue and protest, Christopher was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding and resisting, which are misdemeanors, aggravated battery to a police officer, and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, which are felonies. He also received citations for operating an uninsured motor vehicle, unlawful license plate cover, and speeding.
Your passenger. Hey, counter record. Go ahead.
Real quick. The guy that's caused the accident, he hopped out of the car, hopped in her car, and started fighting with her. She said he was a light-skinned black male and he had a gun.
Do you know who he is? Do you know where?
and he jumped in our car.
Okay.
But my sister was able to jump out because I was driving.
Did he threaten you with the firearm?
No.
No?
No.
He just had it on him?
No, I think he had. I don't know if he had one, but I'm saying I think he did. But he jumped out, but I think that's him right there. He said it was coming
That's
back.
him?
Yeah, he said it was coming back.
What happened?
It was a mistake. I didn't see the light change red. I looked down for a second, didn't see the light change red.
Were you going southbound?
Yeah, I was going southbound. Light changed red on me. I didn't see it.
Do you remember what light you were in? Or what lane, I'm sorry?
I was in this lane right here.
Where that white car is?
I believe so. The car turned. I tried to, but see what happened when I looked up, the car was turning, light changed. I tried to swerve this way, and they was coming this way at the same time.
Okay.
And I hit them, sir. I'm so sorry.
You have your driver's license?
I don't have the card on me, but I do have a valid license. I can give you my name.
Okay, all right. Is it your car?
No, it's my mother's car.
It's your mom's car?
Yeah.
How about the registration, all that? You got that inside?
We just got it, but she has all the information.
Do you know your driver's license number by any chance?
I
Why don't you step over here? I want to see you get hit by a car, okay?
I don't know the number by heart, so I'm sorry.
All right, what's your first name?
My name is Richard.
Richard? All right, man.
My Jersey license is suspended.
This is Richard, and he has caused a severe traffic accident by speeding through a red light and crashing into another vehicle on the road, severely injuring its driver. He then stopped the first car that came by and ordered the driver to take him in the desired direction. To make things worse, the woman that drove him away from the scene of the accident had already been carjacked before, so this was a very unpleasant experience for her. Richard then returned to the scene of the accident and will now try to better explain why he did it, or at least he will try.
All right. Well, why'd you leave?
I didn't leave, so I just had to take a walk up the street. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're good.
I was disoriented, so I just had a lot.
You hit your head,
Yeah,
right?
a lot just happened, so I'm like.
Do you need to be checked out by the ambulance?
I'm good.
You sure? They're here.
Mom, I could get it fixed for you, I promise.
Do you happen to have the registration and everything for the vehicle? Awesome. And how about the insurance? Is that all in here too?
No. So I had one insurance company dropped me. So I was trying to get insurance on it today.
Gotcha. So nothing.
We can literally get it done by the. We got the policy. She was on the.
Unfortunately, because you're in a crash now and it's not insured, it goes by that. It's not like later on. But I mean, as far as that goes, we're gonna handle the crash, okay? So I'm just gonna tell you worst case scenario. Since you don't have insurance, obviously the car needs to be fixed. Their car's gonna need to be fixed, and one of them's getting transported to the hospital. I mean, you're liable for civil lawsuits and stuff like that.
Let me just explain something. Filing a civil lawsuit for damages means that the victim, plaintiff, can file a lawsuit against the at-fault driver, defendant, seeking compensation for damages. These damages can include medical expenses, lost wages, pain and suffering, and other related costs. But if the defendant lacks financial resources, collecting awarded damages can be difficult. Now let's hear the witnesses.
What happened, sweetie? Did you see it?
Yeah, because he was speeding all the way from International. He jumped in front of me, zooming. Okay. And I said, oh, look at you. You speeding, and we at the same light.
Okay.
And that was light down there.
Okay.
And then as it came through, she was coming straight. No, she was turning. I don't know what she was. Yeah, she was turning. She was turning, and he ran the light.
He ran the red light.
And he left, and I don't like that. And I asked, and I went to him. He stood there. He never came to check on her. I said, "Where are you going? Where were you going?" And then he walked away and got in the car with them girls. And that's wrong.
Did they leave?
Yeah, they left.
Okay.
Oh, they left, and he just came walking back.
He said he hit his head. He was a little disoriented. He said he said he didn't leave. That's why he came back. But I was like, well, you left. You weren't here. He jumped in their car.
Yeah, they drove off.
At first, they said he had a gun. I said, did he threaten you with a gun? No. He said, well, we didn't see it. I don't know if he has a gun. So they drove him up there and dropped him off, and then came back, and then he walks back.
Yeah, because he went and did. I guarantee he went and ditched stuff.
Is she okay?
I don't know. She was already.
I know, but I'm saying, was she like walking and talking and stuff like?
She was on the stretcher when we got here. I have no idea. I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I believe he did. Okay.
I looked down for 2 seconds.
Well, my thing is, why did you leave?
I literally didn't. I was just trying to get my mom.
No,
right up the street.
You literally did, because your car's here, the crash is here, and you left, and you jumped into that black car, and they drove you down there, and then they came back, and then you're walking back.
I just went to get my mom, sir. Honestly, God, I came right back. I wasn't trying to leave the scene. Another, she's the registered owner of the car. I don't have the information.
Okay.
I know I didn't have.
You
the
have a phone? You couldn't have called her?
Literally, my phone just broke.
Okay.
I promise I wasn't trying to be deceitful or anything. You see, I came right back. I literally came right back.
I understand. Okay.
I don't want no problem, sir.
Okay. Okay.
I don't.
No worries.
Like,
I got you.
Killing me.
Just don't stay in the roadway. Just hang out over here so you don't get hit by a car, okay?
Have a seat on the curb. Just sit down and relax, all right?
I just want to light my cigarette.
You already left once and I don't feel like dealing with it. Sit down on the...
I didn't leave. I came right back.
Sit down on the curb, please,
can I get a
sir.
lighter?
No.
Well, she's the one that he jumped in the car and was taken. So basically, she drove him down the road by an apartment complex. He jumped out. His story was he went to go get his mom because his phone's broken. He couldn't call her because she's arrested. She had all the paperwork, and then he came right back. She said he wasn't gone very long.
His phone's apparently working because his mom wants the phone so she can use the phone, or whoever that lady over there is.
I'm telling you what he told me.
I know.
So then I was asking her. So he jumped in the car.
Do you know this person at all?
No.
He just
I'm from
jumped in.
Deltona. He just jumped in our car.
Obviously crowded on Maria, so I don't.
Here's my question. When he jumped in the car, were you in fear at all? Did you think he was carjacking you?
Yeah, that's what I thought. My sister jumped out too quick, fast enough.
She said she's been carjacked.
I've been carjacked before, so I was just like, okay, let me take him because he had stuff in his hand. He didn't say, he just kept saying, take me down the street.
The details about the mobile phone raise suspicions about Richard's true intentions and why he actually fled the accident. He claims he was running away to get documents he didn't have with him. When asked why he didn't call his mother to bring the documents, he says his phone doesn't work, yet at the same time his mother is asking for his phone to make a call. Something here doesn't add up. One officer believes that he went to get rid of something illegal, so it's possible that his escape was due to fear the police. Regardless of the reason, he will now be arrested for the chaos he caused.
What am I being arrested for? Leaving the scene of crash.
But I just went to get my mom. But mom, I came right back.
Can't leave, man.
Sir, I came right back.
You're lucky that lady don't want to press charges against you for carjacking, because you'd be going to jail for carjacking too.
Carjacking?
Yeah, you can't just jump in somebody's car that you don't know and tell them to take you down the road.
Sir, is there any, I literally just went to get my mom to get the insurance information.
No, sir. That's not how crashes work.
So what,
Especially when people are injured, you don't come over and check and make sure nothing's
I did come check her. I came and talked to her. Yes, I did. I promise I did.
There's multiple witnesses that said you didn't.
Have a seat, though.
So the reason why he's going to jail is for hit and run, because after the crash, you don't leave the scene of a crash.
Right.
And also, too, his license is expired, and it has been expired for over a year.
His what?
His license has been expired for over a year. Okay? So that's also a misdemeanor offense.
It was pulled up a couple of weeks ago and they said it was all right.
Well, it's been expired since 2/9/21. That's expired for over a year. That's a misdemeanor. So I can't talk about other officers, but unfortunately that is a misdemeanor, and leaving the scene of a crash with injuries is a misdemeanor as well.
A misdemeanor.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If it was fatal, then it's felony.
During a patrol, sheriff's deputy noticed a vehicle stopped in the middle of the road. There was also the owner, Andrew, who said that the car had broken down and couldn't be moved. The officer then decided to help, but soon he would discover something that would cause Andrew to flee intensely.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. You're having some issues with the vehicle?
Yeah, it won't start up.
It won't start up? What's wrong with it?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Yep.
Want to step over here so these people can get around you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right over here. No, don't have to go into the ditch. You can just hang out over here. Well, what happened? Did it stall out at the intersection or something?
Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't go.
It wouldn't go?
Yeah. I put my blinker on, I tried to go, wouldn't go.
How much you gonna drink tonight?
Had 1 or 2 drinks.
Okay. I can tell you're slurring your speech, you're stumbling a little bit.
Yep.
You think you're safe to drive tonight?
I do.
Okay.
I just don't know what the going on with the vehicle.
Hey, you mind if I try starting it up?
Yeah, no, for sure.
While the officer was attempting to unsuccessfully start the car, he smelled marijuana. Also, Andrew had bloodshot eyes and was slurring his speech, leading to the suspicion that he was under the influence of something.
Do you have a preference for a tow? Because it can't just sit here in the middle of the road.
I just don't know what the happened to it. It's like the vehicle is completely fine.
How much marijuana's in the car? I smell
No, I don't think any weed's in the car.
Shouldn't be any weed in there?
I've smoked before, but there shouldn't be any weed in the car.
Okay.
No, there shouldn't be.
All right, man. I'm just gonna be hopping it back here while we wait for a tow. I'll talk to you in a second. All right, bud? Yeah. Are you willing to do a couple field sobriety tests to make sure you're safe to drive tonight?
That's fine.
All right. All right, you want to put your right foot in front of your left foot? Get back in that original position right there. Perfect. And you may begin. And look down at your foot and count loud.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Last thing I need you to do is give me a sample of your breath to determine if you're impaired by drugs or alcohol. Are you able to do that for me tonight?
Yes, I can.
Andrew was subjected to a breathalyzer test, and it registered a 0.152, which is almost double the legal limit. And now, he is about to make a move that will thoroughly exhaust the officer.
You're at a 0.152. So if you don't place your hands behind your back, you're under arrest for operating while impaired. Hey, easy there. Easy there. What are you doing? Don't tense up on me, buddy. Take it easy. Get out of here right now. Hey man, come in here, I'm gonna OC you. Come here. Come here, right now. I'm gonna OC you. Get on the ground.
After escaping from the same officer 4 times, Andrew lay down in the bushes hoping the police would pass by him, but his plan failed, and this time the officer made sure to exert all his effort to prevent Andrew from escaping again.
Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. I got taser. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now or you're gonna get tased. Lay on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
How the f am I gonna do that?
Oh, he's pointing me.
Get off of me!
Get off. Stop pointing me.
Off of me!
I'm transitioning.
No!
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't.
God,
You're on
you
my
get me,
hands.
bro.
You're on my hands!
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't! You're on
Give me your other hand.
I can't!
Give me your other hand.
You're on them!
Stop resisting.
All right. Listen up.
Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Okay, right now you're under arrest.
Yeah, for what? For what? Yeah, for what? Come
There's
on,
a whole
come on,
battery of
come on.
charges.
That's what I thought. You're just being No, you're just being
Well, I
Talk to me like a man. Just talk to me like a man.
resisting.
Yeah,
Stop yelling at me and I will.
For what? I was the of everything. You're just being because you're pussies.
Okay.
Just talk to me like a man.
Right now you're under arrest for battery, obstruction.
And battery, that's right.
You don't have any communicable diseases, do you? No AIDS, nothing like that? Because I got your blood all over me. You bit me. I don't want to get AIDS. I got cuts now. All right.
Andrew racked up more charges than anyone else in today's video. Felonies, battery threat to an officer ×2, resisting causing injury, and attempting to disarm an officer. Misdemeanor, resisting. Citations, operating while intoxicated, operating while suspended, and standing on the roadway. And now, the unbelievable case of fleeing from the police, the end of which will leave you speechless. A police officer noticed an SUV moving at high speed and started to perform a traffic stop. After following the vehicle for several miles, the officer decided to give up on the pursuit. Just 5 minutes later, he noticed the same vehicle again and started a pursuit once again. This time, the runaway decided to stop and did so right in front of her own house.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hey, get this vehicle here.
You and the Jeep stay in the vehicle.
Let me see your hands. Clear this one here.
You stay in the vehicle.
Turn around for me.
We'll figure that out here.
Put your hands behind your back. Who else in the vehicle?
Me and my kids.
Where are you coming from?
My friend's house.
What's that?
My friend's house.
Where's your friend's house?
She lives right there in Coachella.
On Cuchillo?
Literally around the corner.
Walk back this way.
That's fine. Baby, it's okay.
Do anything on you?
Nothing at all. But we're coming home.
Who's this?
Who is this?
Who's this right here?
That's my friend Ashlyn's house. She went home. Her boyfriend picked her up. She had a little bit too much to drink and she went home.
Okay.
And my
Why'd you run from me?
Run from you?
Yeah. Why'd you run from me?
I live around the corner. Nobody's running from nobody.
I tried to do a traffic stop on this exact
nobody.
Who'd you drop off?
No, my friend Ashlyn dropped me off at home. We went home.
Stay right here in front of that.
That's it. Nobody ran.
Do you have an ID on you?
Nobody. Yes, I do.
Where's it at?
It's in my car.
Where at in the car?
My purse and my wallet, right there. Don't take my daughter in your
stop,
car.
stop.
No,
She just-
don't take
stop.
my daughter in your car.
Ma'am, walk back this way.
Look, nothing happened.
Stay right here. Stay right here.
Look,
I'm talking to you.
My
Stop.
daughter's not gonna go in your
Ma'am.
car. My daughter
We're just securing them in there for now.
gonna go in your car.
Stop.
My daughter, she doesn't know what's going on. She's not gonna go in your car.
She's not going in my
Do
car.
you have a warrant?
She's not going in my car.
Do you?
We
She's
don't
in
need
your
one.
car.
She's in her car.
She is in your car.
She's in her car.
She is in Ashlyn's car. Yes. Okay. Fine. It's fine.
You been drinking tonight?
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Driving drunk with minors in the car can lead to serious charges of child endangerment. Many jurisdictions have specific statutes that elevate the severity of DUI charges when children are present due to the increased risk to their safety. Convictions can result in jail or prison time. For a misdemeanor, this might be a matter of months or a year. For a felony, it could be even several years. At this point, the police officer can arrest her for DUI, fleeing from law enforcement, and potentially child endangerment.
Exactly. You guys were right there.
You ran from me earlier.
No,
Literally
I
5
did
minutes ago.
not. I was right there.
Put it in the
Who's
back real quick,
running
bro.
from who?
Yeah.
No, I'm not running from anybody. No, I'm not. I'm not running from anybody. I was home. No, I'm not.
Put your legs up.
No, I'm not. No,
Stop.
Man.
I'm
Stop.
not. I'm
Stop.
home. I wasn't running from a nobody.
Stop resisting.
Stop.
No.
You're being detained at this moment, okay? Just stop.
You're being detained, man. Just
No,
relax.
I was home.
Ma'am.
I'm not being.
Stop making it worse. Stop making it worse.
Yeah, you are. I was home. I was already
Stop making it worse.
I was already home.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
I'm not. I'm already home. Nobody was resisting.
I'm gonna grab the legs on the other side.
Nobody resisting nothing. I'm already home. I'm already home.
Now.
Nobody's resisting. I'm already home. No.
Your leg back forward. Watch it.
No. I'm not resisting. I'm home. I'm already resisting
Go ahead, I got
home.
it. Go ahead. You're good.
No.
Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah, fine. Resist.
Close the door.
But I'm home. You know.
Stop.
No.
No. I can smell alcohol in her breath.
Yeah.
But
I bet you whoever was running from me, driving the car, she pulled off Cuchilla, drove up there, dropped the ball.
Stop kicking, you're gonna get charged.
Stop.
Let me get the...
I'm gonna talk to this 41 real quick. All right, ma'am. This is the reason for the stop, okay?
Okay.
So, literally 5 minutes ago, if that, I seen this vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed.
Yeah, I tried to follow her and I couldn't follow her.
Because she was going fast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I activated my lights and sirens trying to pull her over to slow her down. She ran from me.
Okay.
She went down Cuchilla, turned onto Pablito Road. I stopped pursuing.
Okay.
I turned around. She comes back this way right in front of us. I recognize it's the same car. That's why we're here.
Okay.
Has she been drinking tonight?
She has.
Was she the only one in the vehicle when you were following her home?
Yes.
Were the kids in the vehicle when you were following her home?
Yes.
Valerie was charged with aggravated fleeing from an officer, aggravated DUI, child abuse, failure to register a vehicle, and driving without proof of insurance. On August 16th, 2015, the Feynman family was traveling with their vehicle from Nevada to California. At the border, upon arriving at the agricultural inspection station, an employee of the station asked the driver where they were coming from. The driver casually replied, "We do not answer questions," which visibly upset the station employee, and that's where the problems began.
Where are you coming from? You don't answer questions.
Rocking it.
What's that?
How you doing?
We'd like to go. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Where you're gonna go?
Yeah.
This is just an agricultural inspection. I'm wondering where you're traveling from.
It's none of your business.
None of my business?
Yeah.
Hey Stacy, can I get your help out here, please?
I'd like to keep driving.
I actually need to know if you have any agricultural articles on board.
No, you don't.
I do.
No.
It's my job.
We're gonna drive. We're gonna keep driving.
No.
Thank you.
See, you're free to go. Your vehicle. Oh, okay. No, your vehicle needs to stay here.
No. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
He's refusing inspection.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep driving.
If you keep driving, I will contact the authorities and have them bring you back to the facility. We do need to conduct an inspection on the vehicle.
No, you don't.
Sorry.
No,
I can't hear you with the window open. So.
Okay, so
This is a potential.
do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? You're not, because you're not inspecting anything without a warrant.
Okay.
Do you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant.
Yes, you do. Do you know the Fourth Amendment?
There is no search here. This is
Then you're not going to inspect.
Well, you're speaking of an amendment that specifies searching.
It's the
We are
freedom.
not searching, and we
It's
are
a
not
freedom
searching
from
your
being
person.
inspected, searched.
Well, no. You're
Yeah.
speaking of
Do you know the
two
Fourth
separate-
Amendment?
You're speaking of two separate incidents, or
So in other words, I'm free from warrantless searches.
there is no search here. There is an inspection.
What are you inspecting?
The conveyance needs
What
to
are
be
you
inspected
inspecting?
for agricultural hosts.
What are you inspecting?
We're inspecting for a number of different items.
Let's take a moment and first focus on the location of the event. The Truckee border station is located between Nevada and California. It operates under the California Department of Food and Agriculture. The primary goal of the CDFA at such stations is to prevent the introduction of harmful organisms, such as invasive insect species and plant diseases, into California. As California is a significant agricultural producer in the U.S., such checkpoints are essential to protect the local agricultural industry from potential pests or diseases. Considering this specific role of the border station, we can better understand why an officer might find it crucial to get answers to the posed questions. Of course, this raises the issue of citizens' rights under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. Still, it's essential to differentiate between a search and an inspection. But more on that later. First, let's see where this discussion is heading.
No, I'm going to keep driving.
Well, if you do that, I'll go ahead and call the authorities and have them bring you back.
For
And
what?
That's your option.
So, what part of the vehicle are you planning to inspect?
Well, we need to inspect the back of the vehicle and any ice
The
chests
back, you
you
mean
might
like?
have on board.
Oh, you mean inside?
That's
So
right.
that's a search.
It's not a search, it is an inspection.
It's not a search? That's exactly what a search is. Don't you understand the Bill of Rights? You're not doing any search. whatsoever.
Never said the word search. I'm not.
I don't care what you call it. If you open up this vehicle to inspect,
something other than the Fourth Amendment.
no, I'm not. You might want to call it something different, but if you try to get inside this vehicle, that's a search. Are we free to go?
No.
So you're detaining me?
No.
So then I'm free to go.
No. You are free to go anywhere you'd like to in California.
You can't seize my property.
The conveyance will not pass
That's
the
my
inspection
property.
point.
What I think is interesting is the variety of words that she's using. Instead of search, she's using inspection. So an inspection apparently isn't the same thing as a search, even though this is my property. What's your definition of an inspection?
Looking in the vehicle for possible host material
Okay.
for agricultural pests.
Okay. What is your definition of a search?
I don't have a definition for a search. I don't
You
search.
don't?
I inspect.
So you think that word frees you from the obligations? You think that frees you? It gives you some right above the Constitution?
Sure what your question is.
So let me ask you a question. Why do you search some and not others?
I'm not searching anyone.
Why do you inspect some and not others? What gives you the right to search some and not others?
Well, we have the authority by the Secretary to determine pest risk within the vehicle. We are trained officers. Your vehicle appears that maybe it has been at a place that is risk for host material.
Really? And what evidence gives you that belief?
Well, initial contact gives us that evidence and the condition of your vehicle.
So the condition of my vehicle tells you that I've been somewhere that you should
It tells me
you
there's
should
a
have the right to inspect?
possibility that you've been somewhere that would.
Okay, what was it that told you that?
We have a number of insects on the front of your vehicle.
So the insects on my vehicle?
Well, that is one indication, yes.
Really? So there's no insects on that vehicle?
Well, I don't know. I haven't looked at that vehicle. Well, as I said, I have other duties to attend to, so I'm going to go ahead and attend to those.
Okay.
You'd like to wait here for the highway patrol, or you can wait in the parking lot. If you
I'm not waiting anywhere.
then we'll go ahead and call and have them bring you.
I think you've already called.
I'm going to go ahead and take care of my other
Okay, then we're gonna go. Thank you.
Then we'll go ahead, have them bring you.
There's a distinction between a search and an inspection. While both involve looking into or examining something, a search, in legal terms, often has implications related to looking for evidence of criminal activity. An inspection, particularly at agricultural checkpoints, is a more general check for prohibited or restricted items, like fruits or plants that might carry pests. The officials at the CDFA checkpoints are not generally looking for evidence of crimes. They're looking for potential agricultural threats. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection, or CBP, operates under the border search exception to the Fourth Amendment, which allows searches and seizures at international borders and their functional equivalents without a warrant or probable cause. While California Border Protection stations don't operate under the same border search exception as Customs and Border Protection, courts have generally upheld their operations as reasonable under the Fourth Amendment due to the state's interest in protecting its agricultural industries. So, the driver declined the inspection and continued driving, but he had no idea that this decision would have a turbulent ending.
He has lights on, but I don't... Okay, now he has lights on.
Yeah, now he's got his lights on.
Finally. Okay, well, he looks like he's a marked vehicle.
Let me see your ID.
No, thank you. I haven't violated any laws
Yeah,
here.
actually you have, because
No, I actually
listen,
haven't.
the ag station, you violated the Food and Agricultural Code by not. You either have to go back out of state,
No.
or you have to be. Okay.
I actually live in the
That's
state.
fine. Cherokee 109 for requesting additional units.
Can you tell me to come around the
subject.
No, I'm not going to tell him anything. What's your name?
Officer McDonald.
Officer McDonald. Okay,
Why don't you just get out? We'll talk about it. We can straighten this out, and you're on the way.
Actually, I don't need to get out of my vehicle. You can hear
Well,
me.
you kind of do, because I'm telling you to. Yeah.
No. Do you have a warrant?
Okay, I'll be back.
Do you have probable cause?
Don't leave, okay?
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I have it rolled down.
Okay, here's the deal. We're not going to sit out here all night. So, why don't you come out of the car?
I'd like to go home. Do you have a warrant to search?
Roll the window down.
That's as far as I'd like to roll it down.
No, it's not. Okay, Step out of the car and with your ID, or we're gonna have to force entry, and it's not gonna be nice.
But you don't have a warrant.
You broke the law at the
I didn't
ag
break any
station.
law.
You did.
I did. What law did I break?
You broke the law at the ag station.
What law?
The California Food and Agriculture Code. Come out, get a ticket for the agricultural violation, and you're on your way, or you're gonna be going to jail tonight.
A penalty is mentioned, but it is not precisely specified. So here's how it might look in this case. Given the extensive scope of California's Food and Agriculture Code, violations can range from minor to serious and may pertain to a variety of topics. If someone refuses an inspection at a California Department of Food and Agriculture checkpoint and drives away, they could face several potential consequences. Driving away from an inspection station without proper clearance could be considered a traffic violation. Depending on the circumstances, this might result in a ticket or citation. Refusing an inspection might also lead to misdemeanor charges. In California, it's a misdemeanor to refuse inspection of agricultural commodities, and if convicted, individuals could face fines or even jail time. If a person's vehicle is identified as having evaded an inspection station, they might face increased scrutiny in subsequent encounters with law enforcement or at future checkpoints. In some instances, if a person refuses inspection, they might be denied entry into the state until an inspection can occur.
We don't need a warrant. You're in violation of the law.
I'm not in violation of the law.
Okay, make your choice.
I have the Fourth Amendment right here.
Make your choice. Do you want to go to jail or just sign a ticket?
Why would I go to jail?
What happens now? You're going to go to jail. Depending on their age, they're also going to go to Child Protective Services. And the car.
You're threatening to take my children from me?
Yes, we are.
Wow.
So come on out. Let's write a ticket, and you're on your way.
You can write a ticket and hand it right to me.
No, I don't even have an ID. Let me see your driver's license.
I didn't violate any traffic violation.
Give me your driver's license and registration and insurance. I'll write the ticket, and you're out of here.
No, I didn't violate any laws.
Okay, I'm trying to make this easy on you.
I'd like to go. That would be easy.
It was going to show how unreasonable you're being, right?
Well, actually, I'm a free citizen. Did you guys take an oath to defend the Constitution?
Can you just roll down the window a little bit so I can talk to you?
Yeah, who are you?
My name's Eric Strecker. I'm a sergeant with the Highway Patrol.
Okay.
I'm off duty because they're dealing with you. And
yeah, what's your badge number?
16035. Roll down the window so I can talk to you because I can't communicate through a window.
That's as far as I'd like to roll it down.
It's not even down.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so listen, I'm just going to be very honest and tell you how this is going to go down, okay? They need to get some information from you. So they can
have
write,
no right to.
Hold on, just listen. This is my turn. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go, okay?
Sure.
They're going to write you a ticket, and that's all this is. Can you put, so I need to have eye communication. That's all I'm doing. Just don't keep it in my face.
Yeah.
So all he wants to do is write you a ticket. If you can't do that, I'm just being very honest. We're going to have to break the window and get in and take you out, and then you have to go to jail. So this is totally unnecessary, and you don't need to go through this.
It's unnecessary on your part. I would like to travel home.
Do you want to give the driver's license up right now, or do you want me to break your window?
I would like to be free of searches and seizures, yes. Unless you have a warrant. Do you have a warrant?
Do you want me to break your window right now or not?
Do you have a warrant?
We don't need a warrant right now.
You don't need a warrant?
Not for a citation. No, you don't.
You need a warrant to search my vehicle. That's the original cause.
I'm going to break this one if you're okay with it, because
I'm not okay with you breaking any of my property.
Let's break the window so we can get in and get them out.
Okay.
This is
This
is your choice right now.
I need your license, registration, and insurance.
A ticket for violating the ag
I'm
inspection?
write you a section for the Food and Ag Code for violating that section. And then you can go to court on it. Believe me, I'd want to do it this way. I don't want to break a window. I don't have to take the kids.
But I'd like to be free from all these searches. I'd like to be free to just go.
Nobody's searching anything. I will not search the vehicle. Just hand me that stuff.
She's threatened to search my vehicle. I said no, I don't want to be searched.
If you're under arrest, we're going to inventory the vehicle.
I'm giving you one more chance, and this is it. And I'm breaking your window. That's all there is to it.
Well, you're going to violate my rights then.
Then I'm violating your rights. If that's what you think I'm doing, I'm not going to get in an argument back and forth with you. Watch yourself.
Guys,
just put your
don't break.
Thank you. I don't want
Don't break the window.
Don't break my window.
Don't break the window. Don't break the window.
No, this is my property.
We do not consent to any searches or seizures. Show us a warrant, we'll open up. I promise.
Hey, look, wait. Come here.
Wait, one second. Just wait a second.
If you show me a warrant, I'll let you search the entire vehicle.
I don't want to search your vehicle. I want you to put your little driver's license out the window, and then that way you can do it. If I'm doing this, you're going to go to jail. It's very simple.
But I didn't violate any laws. I stopped.
The place to contest that. The place to contest that is in court, not on the side of the freeway. You sign the ticket and you contest it in court. That's it. Okay?
So you're not
Cover
being.
your face.
That's
Cover
not.
your face.
Cover your eyes.
Don't break my window.
Don't break the window.
God damn it!
Okay.
It seems that the police officers weren't bluffing when they said they would forcibly enter the vehicle. Breaking the vehicle window by law enforcement during interactions with individuals can be a contentious issue. If the officer has reason to believe the individual is not complying with orders to exit the vehicle, the officer may feel it's necessary to forcibly remove the individual. The decision to break a vehicle's window isn't without controversy. However, you saw what happened. The officer simply wanted the documents to write the suspect a ticket, but the latter consistently refused, repeating that he refuses a search of the vehicle, even though the police clearly stated that they won't search his vehicle, but just give him a ticket. Now let's see the conclusion of this drama.
Okay, cover your eyes. Are you filming? Yes, I'm filming. Look at this guy.
You guys took an oath to defend the Constitution.
I know. Do you have any weapons in here?
That's none of your business.
No, it's about to be our business.
Keep the door locked.
You guys all took an oath to defend the Constitution.
Okay.
This is a complete violation of my rights.
Well, maybe.
How
old are you?
None of your business.
None of us.
Are you an
consent to
adult?
this.
I'm trying to figure out if you're an adult or not. Are you an adult?
First of all, I will answer the question. First of all, I do not consent to any searches or seizures. That means going through my pockets. That means taking any of this. I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
Come on. It's already a done deal. You're all going to jail.
You just violated the Fourth Amendment. You've just violated the Fourth Amendment. You've just violated the Fourth Amendment. Alexander, film.
Don't grab me.
Alexander, it's okay.
grab my son.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna
Don't
go.
grab my son.
Alexander, film. Hey, film.
Okay, I'm filming.
I'm okay.
Stop.
You're okay, Vince. You're fine. You're fine. You're gonna be fine.
Don't touch my son. Don't. Look.
No.
Leave my vehicle alone.
Open it.
Leave my vehicle alone.
Use violence.
Grab the keys out.
You can videotape all you want. Is this in park?
Yes, it's in
Okay,
park.
go ahead and take out the keys.
Unlock the doors.
You guys, unbelievable.
In the end, all the passengers in the vehicle were arrested. The youngest son was taken by Child Protective Services. The vehicle was impounded and thoroughly searched.